Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and we're actually broadcasting this live, so should be fun, should be interesting, and I am joined, of course, by the lovely, talented GPS.
Hello, and together we are Kip, and today we're looking at a game, UGC game, official match between It's All About the Gibus versus It's All Good.
It's the It's All match, if you will. But right now I am watching Ninty's cam, and Ninty, of course, is the engineer for It's All About the Gibus, and he is doing a very basic setup right now. He had several of his members suicide, so we got their medal, which is nice, but he is setting up in the barn, which is something we see a lot. Real quick, we'll go over the Gibus roster. 40 seconds, we can do that, yeah. Alright, so Knight is on Spy, Ninty is Inji, Halo is Heavy, Sheep is Soldier, Special K is Scout, Frothy Brew is Sniper, SK Not is Demo, and Mew is Pyro. So there we go. Would you like to go over the It's All Good roster real quick?
Yeah, we can do that. We have It's All Good Viper on Demo Man, Pulo on Medic, Smaus Pedagogik on Heavy, Fanny is All Good on Sniper, and we have TC Salmic on Scout, N1 Ak on Soldier, I am McLovin on NG, Rudy on Pyro, and Lazy Bear on Spy.
Alright, and that covers it. We are ready to go.
Big demo jump there by the demo. I'm pretty sure he was using the no, he was not using the sticky bomb launcher. Already jumped in and got immediately blasted by a sentry gun. So already they have ×3 on the cart. And Sniper is down for red team. Ooh, that's gotta hurt, because snipers are just so good at this choke right here on the first point, standing in the back here.
Red did pop. They were being pressured by the Heavy coming up the hill. They are not actually going to get anything with this.
Crazy demo man jump in there though. Tries to get the medic. Doesn't even force the pop.
Right now, Lazy Bear is going crazy on the sentry. Fortunately, Mew is there to help out Ninty, looks like. Being a Pyro in action. Love that action. But the cart is pretty close now to the second point. Of course, they have to deal with this level 3 Wrangled Sentry and a Pyro in the barn, which is not going to be easy. Or It's All Good to push into without an Uber.
They have an Uber. They should make the most of it. They're just probably waiting for the demo to go in. Oh, they pop already. Pyro's going to run in and take the death. Ninty goes down and then goes to Sentry. So we'll be seeing blue. Oh, nice stabs there by Knight, taking out the medic.
So they do manage to hold off that push. Even though the sentry goes down, the dispenser is still up and the tele is still up, so that will still be good for Gibus team to repopulate the front lines and then also get that ammo for the Ninty to build up as soon as
excellent work there by the Pyro, going in and suiciding, pushing the cart further. The cart is just so close to the point right now. And we have Sheep here, the soldier for It's All About the Gibus, camping the cart here. Don't want anybody pushing that. So they're just buying as much time as they can. Ninty actually opting to rebuild his sentry gun here. Ooh, that's a bold decision here.
I like it. His dispenser is still up, level 3. He's got all of his team there to help him defend, especially Mew's Pyro action. I like it. I think it's a good decision. It is pretty ballsy, and it looks like he's level 3 right now, so it is paid off.
I'm not sure. Oh, nice headshot there by Frothy, taking out the Demo Man, and that's going to put a stop to the push here. Demo Man is just so important to take out this Wrangle Sentry. This is just such a strong defensive position here. But oh, the Ninty goes down. They just need to fire at the Sentry and it will go down. Oh, excellent reflex there by the Pyro, showing you how potent the Pyro engineer defense truly is.
Yeah, so that gun is still up even though Ninty has been down for about 10 seconds now. But here comes the blue Uber. This may be the end of it. I don't know. They are not able to get this gun. That is crazy. And they still haven't capped this point. So It's All Good is having a lot of trouble here, or Gibus is just putting up an excellent defense.
Oh, here comes the Spy though. Gets the blue Demo Man. Oh, that's going to be put another stop. The cart's moving backwards. Well, only about 50% Uber now.
There we go. Somebody on the cart.
Yeah, but
to cap it.
Yeah, they did cap it, but the cart. Oh, there goes the sentry, and now the cart's just going to keep moving. That was an excellent hold there.
Yeah, 2 minutes 48 seconds. Not bad for the first cap. So It's All About the Gibus looking not terrible, but they do need to fall back and put up another solid defense on the second point. Oh, Fanny is All Good, taking down the Demo.
Yeah, that means no more sticky traps, and they can just really have a strong presence here, and they're not even going to build a sentry here. Ninty is probably far in the back. No, he's actually running forward. Oh, this is a bold move, and then he decides to go up here. There's not much he can do right now. A lot of presence here, and if he builds anything, it's going to be killed immediately, which is exactly what happens. Blue Soldier's still alive, though, doing a ton of damage. Here comes the Spy, tries to get a corner stab on the Heavy, can't really pull it off, and he has to fall back. Lazy Bear
Lazy bear.
Almost getting the Shmoosh
We'll call him Shmoosh.
Yeah, Shmoosh.
Shmoosh, because that's fun to say. Alright, so Blue making it past that annoying little part of Barnblitz where you have to stop, the cart stops and you have to wait. And it looks like they're going to be able to cap the second point of about 3 minutes 56 seconds, so excellent time there. Really rolling on, and Red needs to fall back, set up a good defense on this last point, which they are trying to do. Ninty is on this little hill, which is very typical for Injus to do, putting up his gun, his heavy medic, and a couple other classes are there to help him defend.
I'm not sure if, I'm not sure if I agree with his position, because he should really just go to last and build there, because this rig is going to go down pretty soon here. They have the demo and the heavy, and the Sentry's only level 1, and if it's all good place at cards right, this Sentry's going to go down, no problem.
He's already got level 2 this.
Yeah, the Sentry goes down, there he goes,
here.
and he is forced to abandon. Here's the Uber popped, only a dispenser left, and they're just so close to the point. Ninty is going to go down, and that is probably going to be game for, it's all good here. They're just pushing the cart, just really keeping that momentum going, and a bit of a misprioritization there by the engineer opting to go there. And you see there's not really much defending here.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know.
They get a bunch of kills on the cart stops for now, but it'll be interesting to see. Ninty's just really, he doesn't even go for dispenser first. He just realizes he needs to get that Sentry up as fast as possible. And his team is really going to have to buy it as much time as possible.
Now Dogtime does have the Uber. Not anyone to heal right now. Here comes the heavy back, so they're probably going to try to push up.
Dogtime taking out both the Sentry and the dispenser, so no more static defense for it's all about the Gibus for now. Going all roaming sniper on the high ground there.
Oh, Dogtime drops his Uber. He was pressured by the soldier and did not manage to pop it in time, so that's going to be pretty significant for Blue's push, although Blue's medic is down too, but I think Blue could honestly do a soft push right now. Red does not have anything up. The Gibus is not looking great right here.
Yeah, too bad the heavy didn't join the push there as they let their pyro die, but there's just so much blue here. There's no red presence, and they're just going to go ahead and cap this. They need times 3 on that cart, though. Not sure what the Domain is dancing about, but here comes the heavy. Fat man in the front, doing a ton of damage.
And trying to get in
there. The first round.
Nope.
Here comes the spy.
Oh!
Can't get anything done.
That's very
6 minutes.
That is a very fast time. Well, not very fast, but that is a nice time. I would say. Would you agree? Nice time?
Yeah, 6. It was 6:01, but now it's 6 for some reason. Okay, it's a decent time. It's not bad.
Yeah. Looking at scores here real quick. Interesting. Salmic is top scorer on his team as scout.
Yeah, he's probably pushing the cart all the way, so he probably got his point from there. But
actually, I love to see that as a Highlander scout on payload. I think the scout should just never leave the payload, and I think that's pretty much what he did right there. So I was happy to see that. Meanwhile, Frothy Brew is leading the Gibus team with points. Interesting.
And not unusual for snipers. It's all about the Gibus to that.
Of course, we didn't.
Anyone who doesn't know, I used to be on It's All About the Gibus before.
All right, so
where have the Red Engineer put up this time? They put it pretty much in the same location, a bit further forward. His dispenser is a lot better covered. But his Sentry is also a bit more exposed, so he really relies on his Pyro here being able to stop any kind of push coming through the upper ledge here.
I've been casting a lot of Barnblitz stuff and playing a lot of lobbies with them too, and I have not seen any creative places to put the gun on the first point, and that's kind of sad, because I feel like there's a lot of good ledges and good areas for wrangling, but I haven't really seen anything, so a little disappointing. Fanny getting a nice headshot on the Hallow. So Hallow, the heavy going down, going to delay that push at all. It's a demo going down too for Gibus. Meanwhile, the tiny classes, the lightweight classes are on the cart, pushing it pretty good.
And it's going to be an interesting thing, because Fanny, the sniper for It's All Good, is still alive, and at this point, he's going to be able to do a lot of damage just holding down this choker. It's being a bit over-aggressive, standing a bit further forward, and that's going to probably nearly kill him. But
Sheep, meanwhile, the soldier for Gibus bombed in there and forced the pop on the red medic and heavy, so Blue is probably going to push out here with their Uber in a minute. Dogtime is being kept safe and sound in spawn right now, but probably bring him out soon enough.
Yeah, I guess they're just opting for getting the cart as far forward as they possibly can. And they're actually going to cap the point here. Oh, barely doesn't. Pyro drops down and stops that, but that was really close.
Yeah, it looks like Dog Time and Heavy Hallow are pushing up here from the upper corner. Hallow gets blown back. Mew now trying to go in as Pyro. He gets shot down, and here he goes.
Gets the Engineer, though, and takes out the sentry gun. And the Soldier on the high ground here actually hiding on this little ledge here.
And he's still alive.
Yeah, Medic and Heavy Force, all about the Gibus goes down, but they do cap the point.
And the Soldier, though, is...
The Soldier's still alive.
Okay, there he goes. Finally, they
hero Soldier right there.
Yeah. So there we go. Gibus has 4 minutes, about 20 seconds left to push the cart the rest of the way. Gonna probably need to step it up a little bit more.
Actually, they're looking pretty good on time because they didn't spend as much time as It's All Good on that first point. So let's see if they can just keep this momentum. If they can keep this momentum going and like have the cart moving non-stop and not have any major stops, they're actually gonna win this from the looks of it.
And remember, this is UGC rules, so I'm pretty sure it's the first to win 2 rounds. So we're still on round 1, don't forget. So
yeah,
we got a lot of TF2 action in front of us, so I'm excited. I love Payload so much. Just wanted to throw that out there. I'm watching the night cam, because I've been told I don't give him enough attention. But he's on fire right now, so I'm going to go away from him. There we go. Anyway.
Oh, nice headshot there by Frothy Brute, taking down Smoosh Pedagogik. For it's all good. So that's gonna be pretty big for Blue if they can just capitalize on this. Both team has Uber, but Blue has their Heavy, but they don't have their demo. Oh, we're gonna go on the left side here. Here comes the Heavy Medic combo.
Oh, they need to pop it. Oh, and they do. The red pops the Pyro in retaliation, which is great for defense because it's just blowing this Heavy around.
Just look at this, just totally denying that staircase.
Yep.
The Heavy's gonna be feeling pretty frustrated right now. This is the 4th time. No, it gets pushed back again. No. I'm not sure if they even had to pop at that point. There's a Heavy on Heavy action, and here's the thing about Heavy on Heavy action. If anything interferes with the Heavy action, it's going to go in the favor of the guy that took the least damage. That's just how it works in Highlander and Heavy battles.
So Ian McLovin's gun manages to stay up and will provide some nice defense for his team there on the roof, on the high ground, or not roof, the attic. On the high ground, and of course Barnblitz is full of all sorts of attics and high grounds and fun stuff like that, which allows you to really get creative as an engineer. I feel that it does, but this is pretty basic setup, I would think. I see.
Yeah, they're just using the high ground advantage and just sitting back and being comfortable. They're actually looking really good on time too. It's gonna be really hard.
Yeah.
For it's all about the Gibus push in here with this solid defense here.
Frothy Brew, though, going big, just getting a couple of nice headshots there, taking down Fanny and then also the Soldier.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if the team doesn't capitalize on the picks the sniper gets, it's probably much going to be in vain, as they're just being very passive, waiting for that Uber. But, you know, Bulo, Medic Force, all good, already has Uber and has had it for quite a while, so they're just waiting for them to push, and then they're going to counter push, and we're probably going to see the same thing again. So it'll be interesting to see if they go for the stairs, or they just... Oh, no, they're not going to go for the stairs, they're going to just go for the stairs. Yes, there we go. Heavy jumps up and he actually gets in the corner where he can't get compression blasted off, and that's going to be putting off his aim a bit. But they actually moved the sentry gun. Interesting location there.
Oh, Dog Time goes down, Hala goes down to the extinguisher. Meanwhile, the cart is being pushed. They're so close to capping it right here, but they have about 1 minute and 20 seconds left to finish it all. And actually, Red Heavy jumps down and does a nice defense. Special K managing to stay alive for a surprisingly long time for a Scout versus Heavy, but he does go down, and Gibus was not able to cap it, so only 1 minute left, and they have to go quite a ways to get to that last point.
Yeah, it does not look like they will be able to win this. If they could have gotten the cart moving, they would be looking really good, because then the sentry would be like behind the cart, and the engineer had to either destroy it or pick it up or run with it. But they just didn't have the, you know, the finesse and the pure like luck you need to just pull this off. So they actually do get the point here,
which doesn't mean a whole lot. I don't think it's physically possible anymore for them to make it to the end in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, they had a good push. I like what they did to try and just run by and get like forced in a corner instead of down the stairs. But there was only the medic and the heavy. They didn't have any other classes to support him at that time. The soldier and the demo should have been with them. It should be like a flash fest of Uber. That would actually clear things up. But no dice for It's All About the Gibus.
Yep, so this is pretty much dead time right now. Fanny is calling GG. It's a little presumptuous. You got one more round to win there, Fanny. Some more people calling GG. Gibus is confused. They're ready for another half. If it is all good, is ready for it too.
You know, if you're on the keyboard and you have fat fingers, G and H is actually pretty close. So actually, they maybe just have like, you know, like Homer, like really fat fingers, and they just hit the G twice by accident.
We'll go with that. We'll say they're not being cocky. All right, so we'll be back with the second half. All right, we are live with our second half, and GPS and I were just discussing about what Gibus needs to do to pull out a win in this second round. They are. Oops. I was just doing stupid stuff. Okay. They're are on offense first this time, so they have the opportunity to set the time for It's All Good to beat. So that'll give them, I feel like that sometimes just gives you the upper hand right there, knowing that you are in charge of what the other team has to.
Yeah, because that's like in most other stuff too, is that like usually the one that's most aggressive usually controls the flow of the game. So we'll be seeing they go for the exact same sentry here. Very interesting there.
I'm not seeing the teleporter though.
You don't actually.
There it is.
Okay. What I've seen. Well, I don't know what my engineer does from the team I play in the ETF12. He actually goes Eureka effect on this map, and he actually just places the exit on the next point, and then he goes work on this, and then as soon as the spawn changes, he just teleports back and does that. So that's something interesting you can do. Eureka effect actually works really well on this map. And he's not wearing the jag; he's actually using the wrench, which is interesting.
Alright, so we are gonna go. Bolo is using the medic gun. We haven't seen either medic go crits. Here comes Sheep bombing in, trying to get the medic to pop. It does not manage to make it happen and retreats with the equalizer in hand, which of course is allowed in the UGC. So cart is being pushed little by little. Here we go. Looks like Hallow was out there.
And Sniper goes down for It's All About the Gibus, so that's going to be a slight advantage to Red for now.
Sheep,
good looking.
Meanwhile, jumping in and does manage to get the pop on the medic, and actually a Knight was there to steal some of that Uber, so it was well played by Knight. That Uber did not do anything, and while Blue did lose a lot of players, their spawn is close, obviously, and will have that fast respawn and be able to push in momentarily, I would think. To able
soldier on soldier action on the roof here. Sheep, but Dust actually gets taken out by a scout. As Ninty goes down to a headshot, there's only a scout pushing the car here. And Medic and Demo is going to go through the house, and here they come. Indeed, they have the Uber actually taking down the other heavy. Nice work there by Hallow. Yes, excellent. But, he goes down to a sting from the Pyro. Oh, that extinguisher. It's just so powerful.
Dog time. Oh man, that's really too bad. Dropped that Uber, not able to do anything with it.
And the Sentry went down for I'm McLovin, so he's actually rebuilding it right now.
How did that
happen? Here goes the Pyro and dies immediately.
Oh, poor Mew.
Sentry is going to be level 2. There comes the mini Sentry here and the Spy here, and there comes the heavy. Yeah, so they're going to clean this up, and they're just going to push the carts.
Yeah, just ×3, I think, all the way to really set an
nice
aggressive
backstab there by Late Spear, taking out Hallow. No more heavy for It's All About the Gibus for at least another 6 seconds. So that's going to delay their push quite a bit, and it'll be interesting to see Red Engineer what type of defense he goes for, because they had a pretty strong defense here. But will he have enough time to set it up? Let's look at I Am McLovin. Where is he? He's actually working on the teleporter right now. He's back at the it's pretty far back at the spawn right now, so
it's interesting. Doesn't look like he has a gun up anywhere forward. So this is actually really good news for Gibus. As soon as the cart is ready to be pushed again.
This is like risky play. This is similar to what Ninty did earlier. The cart is really right next to where your sentry is, and his sentry goes down immediately, and he rebuilds it, and it'll be. I do not think they're going to hold this.
No.
Judging from just the level of the sentry gun.
I mean, Bolo, the Red Medic, does have full Uber right now and a great Uber advantage, but they do not want to be aggressive with it. They really should push forward, clear out some of the blue, and so that will enable that will give their NG time to build. But it just looks like they're playing defensively while their engineers playing very offensive or aggressively. So I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
Nyack, the Red Soldier, actually dealing some rockets here to the medic. Not able to get anything off. It's just making them nervous, making them be passive on offense. That's a good strategy right there. Just applying pressure to your opponents.
So Blue is probably waiting for this Uber to get all the way up. They are about 90% right now, Dog Time is, and he really doesn't want to drop this one because this is Very
They're in a
significant push
really
right here.
vulnerable position right here.
Yeah, they're in that tiny choke. He's got his Uber.
And they're actually opting to go around the back on the backside here. But there's only the heavy on the medic. Here comes the pyro pop. Red pops the Uber, counter pop by blue. Oh, this is not good. A heavy decides, oh, I'm just gonna go up here and try and kill this sentry. Medic's on him though, takes out the medic. They're actually looking pretty strong in this different. Here comes the pyro. It's the medic.
Mew just
and
going
a pyro on pyro
crazy
action here. Everybody dies. They actually capped the point here.
Oh wow.
But oh, Spy's on the card, making a statue of ice out of Frothy Brew.
But he does go down. Special K taking him down with the scatter gun. The Special K goes down after that, and most of blue down. They're gonna get those spawns eventually, but well, that was pretty crazy.
That was an excellent, nice push there. I'm pretty sure the chaos went in their favor as they just ran by, and the red was just so confused at what was going on. And oh, nice headshot there by Frothy Brew, taking out Fanny, so that he's going to be able to secure this open area where the card is pretty soon. But I'm not sure why they're not pushing. It's probably some. No, there's actually nothing up in here. What are they waiting for? Here they go. Finally, not going to push the cards. Okay. Heavy on heavy action here.
Bolo's got.
Smoosh taking on Hallow is Hollow. Scouts gets taken out as well. I'm not sure. They had like this excellent push, and there's not that much of a defense right here. But I guess the Spy is giving them a lot of trouble here. Actually getting the Demo Man. And they have Uber. They're being way too passive on attack here.
I think they're waiting for their demo to come up. Maybe they think there's a gun up there. But Ian McNullin is actually set up at the very last point, so they have no reason to be scared of the gun. Red Uber is popped, and blue
I guess
eventually
this
pops.
is just the metagame from It's All Good here, making them think they have a sentry there when they haven't actually scouted or seen anything.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we've seen them being a lot more aggressive. And you see this Demo Man, he's been holding this ledge for like quite some time all by himself, and they're just not pushing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Gibus is doing right here. They had an excellent time for that third point, 3 minutes 48 seconds, but now they've wasted probably about 2 minutes on this, I would say. Of course, I'm terrible with time management. Anyway.
It looks like they're afraid of getting sniped, but Fanny is in no position to snipe, and he's actually battling out this Spy here. Just gonna get taken out by this Pyro, so there's actually no reason for them not to push.
Yeah, this is...
And they have their power classes together, except the Demo.
Looks like they're just depending way too much on these Ubers to do it all for them, and they really need to be pushing in between Ubers.
At this time, what they're going to do, they're going to allow Bulo to have Uber as well, so they're going to be Uber on Uber it out. So, and actually, this has given McLovin enough time to actually move his sentry out in the open. So that is not what they want. They've given them too much time. But oh, here comes the heavy. He gets taken out right before the Uber pops.
Oh man, Hallow.
Pyro here, limited to what he can do. Spy's on the car. Actually gets the engineer, and they just need to shoot that sentry. Some nice rockets there. Sentry goes down, but oh, they lost a lot. But the medic is still alive though.
Wow.
And Frothy Brew actually needs to take that sniper ledge here. He's not in the best of position because he's not able to see everything, and he actually gets taken out by Fanny. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Blue Demo though is up here on the very top roof, just putting down a ton of spam to see if he can't get anything else. He's actually being pretty passive right now. He should just be spamming away, but they know he's there. Meanwhile, Blue again is just not on the cart.
Oh, Fanny, you're so close to getting that medic pick, and he barely misses his foot with a fully charged shot. That was insanely close, and he sees the feet of Froth, and he's going to probably be taking him out pretty soon. He's just waiting for the right target right now, watching his cam.
I'm watching the Frothy cam. So we'll see. Frothy's on the move, though, so probably won't get him. Anyway...
He gets taken out by the Spy Knight. Nice Ambassador headshot there. And Slamic here just... Okay, there he goes down to a nice quick scope there by Frothy Brew. Now he's where he needs to be, but the Demo Man is still up there. He is still there, just holding down that area like a boss. And here comes another pusher just with the heavy, and he actually runs inside the other heavy. Okay, Uber is popped. And counter Uber is popped as well. People flying everywhere from compression blasts.
Why is the heavy running away?
I have absolutely no idea.
Why is Blue not pushing? What is going on? Gibus is just not taking advantage of these opportunities that are... Okay, finally, Hallow taking down some people. The sentry gun, or the...
Nobody's caught the Spy yet, though. I barely did not get the stab on the medic. Oh, that's going to be huge. Oh.
So
that
the
would
gun
have been
is
a huge pick.
the gun is still up. Ninty barely manages to push the cart. He almost managed to cap it, but does not. So it's just McLovin up right here with his gun. Oh, Frothy Brew getting a nice body shot on Wiper, the demo, who's about to get there and reinforce the sentry setup.
Bit of a dangerous teleporter right here. Demoman is in excellent position to take out the sentry, and he will if he's just patient and doesn't detonate the stickies one at a time. But he takes out the engineer. Down goes the sentry.
Indeed. And that red telly is still up, though. It's probably going to go down to these pills. And indeed, it does. Sknot. Not sure. So
minutes and 55 seconds on 4 points. This is not a very good time, as we saw Solgood actually pushed it in on, 6.
Yeah. Dog time is down right now, too, so not going to have an Uber to speak of going into this last point. Let's see what kind of setup they have. McLovin is just now putting up his gun, so there's a level 1. Probably would behoove Blue to send in their spy to harass that NG to really make him question his existence, but not happening right now. Knight is... Where is Knight? But it's level 3 right now, so there goes that idea. Looks like actually Knight was in on there, but he goes down to the heavy. Red has their Uber, probably waiting to see what Blue decides to do. Not looking to be too aggressive right now because they have the upper hand, or they are sitting pretty right now. Oh, but no. They are deciding to push no. They had a nice
actually, they were going to go up through the upper level on the far right, but actually one heavy and one medic stopped 5 of It's All About the Gibus, because there was one scout on fire and they actually didn't call him, so the scout actually did a ton of damage, and then the heavy just cleaned it up. So that was they were a bit hesitant, not sure what to do, and in a moment of hesitation they just got wiped. Which we've seen them do a lot. They hesitate a lot before they push. They're not sure if the push is enough, because usually you can just soft push. Keep in mind that if you start firing first, you usually win the firefight in most cases. And I guess the metagame has just gotten to It's All About the Gibus. It looks like It's All Good is just chilling here. They're just waiting for them to make for All About the Gibus to make their move. Devilman holding down the stroker with a bunch of sticky bombs, locking this place down. And Frothy Brew goes down to a backstab. And Sheep didn't even notice. He was just running around swapping his weapons for some reason. Didn't even call the spy, as he thinks Nifty was the spy, but he wasn't. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what Gibus is trying to do or pull off here, but they need to do it fast because they're wasted so much time on this. Here comes the Uber, though.
Looks like Knight is in position to take down the sentry. He puts a sapper on it, but does not manage to get the sentry, and he goes down to a rocket. And the Gibus Uber did not do anything. They just ran into that other Uber, or Red's Uber, and just completely, nullified it. Just wasn't able to get the kills, and the gun is still up, so it's not looking great for Gibus right now.
Yeah, usually what you need to do to get this point is to try and get the enemy sniper and get the heavy. Usually if you can do that on the last point here, you can just spam down the sentry and just kill everything, because it's a long-range classes at the end there that's very, very strong. You'll see where's Fanny. Yeah, Fanny, he's supposed to be chilling in the back, but I guess he's impatient that nothing happens, so he just goes around, peek around here. Oh, he looks at the medic. Oh, lands a body shot.
Knight takes down Bolos. So that's going to be good. Dogtime now has this Uber. They're going to be able to... Gibus is going to be able to push in here without worrying about an opponent's Uber. They do indeed. Pop probably too soon, though. Not able to get the gun. Oh, man.
And Demoman being a bit impatient. Keep in mind, all 3 stickies is all it takes to kill a sentry gun. But he actually popped one at a time and detonated them, and that's going to give the engineer enough time to just repair that sentry. So that was a bit of a slip-up of the Demoman right there. Because they would have got the sentry because it was not wrangled at all during that half Uber push they had there. So both medics now pretty much dead even in Uber. We have Fanny here sniping through this door here. Frothy's looking back at him. He actually gets dog time, so that's going to be a huge advantage for It's All Good. Scout here on the cart just touching it. And I guess by now It's All Good has the mental grip on It's All About the Gibus, because they just seem afraid to push in. They're afraid of dying, it seems.
Yep.
That's just a huge part. Fear is just such a huge part in the Highlander.
Brew getting a nice headshot on Wiper, though. He was putting in some spam and sticky traps to upstairs, so that's going to be good for a Blues push to
No
get
more
this high
sniper
ground.
for Red either. This is the time when they need to do something. Even though if they don't have Uber, they just need to soft push and poke and prod and be annoying and do the damage.
Indeed,
Spy
I mean, you don't have that
sticky.
sniper, you don't have the sticky traps, you only got to deal with this gun, and, well, you also Uber charge. Below has that Uber charge, so, of course...
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go.
Okay, I just wanted to know that, like, Gibus seems to be very oriented of doing everything with Ubers. They don't soft push, they don't poke in, they don't try, like, they try and force Ubers, like their soldier tries to jump in, the scout comes and jump in, but not able to do very much. And they're just relying so much on that Uber. Like, earlier in the match, oh, the demo actually goes down to some sticky spam. Oh, that's gotta hurt. They don't have the demo in the push. They have a full Uber now, as does, it's all good, so... Comes the heavy, he goes in all by himself once again. He jumps in front of the sentry gun, and this sentry gun is going to not go down because the power just blows him away.
Oh, wow.
Up to the high ground. Oh, I'm not sure if they want this. The heavy's in a good position, but it doesn't stay there.
It's going down, and whoa, some excellent pyro defense right there. And
Hallow is actually in a position to do a lot of damage here. He can, yeah.
Oh,
I would have gotten for the dispenser, because you would have not gotten that sentry, but nice try anyway. You're a bit of an awkward position there when you're right in the spawn of the enemy. Pinned down.
Yeah.
So once again, we saw they just pushed in with the heavy and nothing else against 9 players defending the cart, and that's just not going to work.
So time is ticking away. The clock says they have 3 minutes 22 seconds left to cap this, and even if they do, it's not going to be a good time.
Look at lazy beer cam. He's about to get a medic pick. And there he goes, getting the medic pick. Because they didn't see him, because he was disguised as a scout, and he just ran past the medic and just ran up back to him and just killed him. Everybody in the stream saw that, and it was just bound to happen. So now back at 0% Uber, and as they rely on Uber so much, this is gonna be probably and in It's All Good's favor.
And of course, they're not completely out
And
of it
Dogtime
yet.
goes down again to a snipe.
Oh, poor Dogtime is just being harassed.
And here
like
comes
crazy.
the counter push. They decided they don't even want to wait anymore. They just want to kill any kind of infrastructure, teleporters, anything, just to secure that lead. And here comes the teleporter is going to go down. Sheep's not able to do anything. It's taken out by Schlusenpädagogik, along with the Bulo medic helping him out. So this is just a tough match for It's All About the Gibus.
Yeah, Red just came in, pushed, destroyed, and then left like a bunch of.
Well, the good thing is that they all died at the same time, which means they get the similar respawn wave, so they can all go together.
Yeah, if you're an optimist, I guess.
They're actually opting to go crits now.
Oh,
This is interesting. But the Spy's going to catch that pretty soon, and they need to pop this as soon as possible, because they're actually going to have Uber before Bulo does. And they just need to hurry. Heavy actually getting a little help here from a sticky trap. It goes down to a pipe. And Bulo's not actually healing anyone. Where is he going?
Knight trying to get some.
Hero trying to get the sentry all by himself. Keep in mind, there's a pyro watching that stuff, and Spies are not very good against pyros.
Yeah, I hear that's not. Yeah, anyway.
And here comes the pop, some nice crit stickies going in.
But
Actually not killing anything.
The
Counter.
Uber is popped in response, and of course, Uber is going to reign over crits.
I guess they were hoping to get the crit sticky on the engineer, taking him out. Here's the thing. They've done that before, but they haven't been able to kill the sentry gun, so this is just so hard for them. But they're gonna have an advantage the second time if Dogtime doesn't get stabbed or sniped again.
About 1 minute and 10 seconds
Goes
left.
down
So
to a pipe. No, it's a sticky bomb rather. And ooh, it's gonna hurt. He's been dying left and right.
yep. So this is probably gonna be.
Oh, this is gonna be in the favor of It's All Good, no doubt. They just shown that they handle this map so much better than All About the Gibus does, both in positioning, defending, and attacking. We're probably gonna see that next round.
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
Not over
but,
yet. Gibus could still put up an amazing defense. So we will give them the benefit of the doubt that they will do that, or maybe we'll go to round 3. But in the meantime, Knight is still back here trying to get this.
GG being called already. 30 seconds left on the clock. No medic for them either. They can't get an Uber. They're just looking so strong.
We got some taunting going on too. That's.
Yeah, it's all good. Just relaxing, knowing that there's no way they can win. Even if you had 15 seconds, you'd take more than 15 seconds to push the cart all the way over there. And this is going to be the first round. It's going to go to It's All Good.
Well, It's All Good still has to beat this time.
Yeah, but
Right.
keep in mind, if they, like, let's say they don't cap the, like, they cap the second point, then they just have to cap the third in order to win at, like, any point to the entire round. So, it's all about the Gibus really has to pull off the miracle with defending this. I really hope that we will be seeing some Eureka effect on the engineer.
I think red should go crits. They are not, but I think it would be an interesting idea to just put a whole bunch of crit stickies in the spawn and just completely destroy that first push. But
Yeah,
they're not doing that.
that'll be
obviously.
suicided to Ninty here. And it's all about the Gibus, and for being a team all about Gibuses, they have a couple of guys that don't wear Gibuses. So there's no way he's not wearing Gibus. It's fine for Ninty because if you inspect him, he's actually wearing blueprints for the Gibus, so that's fine. He's an engineer. He's planning on making a Gibus eventually.
Maybe that's the key to their success, as they're not all wearing Gibus.
That's
Gibuses,
probably
so-
why.
All right, well, there you go. Also, probably key to their non-success is Lazy Bear is second in team with frags. It's just Spy has been doing some crazy work on him. Looks like we're in a pause.
10 seconds.
Are you paused right now?
Clock is still ticking, but nobody's moving, so
I
I'm
see a
guessing
heavy
pause,
running
yes.
in air. All right, well, I'm going to stop recording.
Over.
We are back with the second half of the second round of this game between Gibus, and it's all good. It's all about the Gibus, and it's all good. So I don't know if it's all good or if it's all about the Gibus. I'm confused about what it is all. But
It's all about the Gibus, and that's all good.
okay, there we go. I like it.
Alright, so Gibus and both Scout and Soldier on the high ground here, and Frothiber getting a nice headshot on Swoosh Pedagogic. That's actually going to be huge for the push eventually, because from what I've seen right now, it's all good. It's just pushing so hard. They're being extremely aggressive right now.
Yes. They are ready for this game to be over, and probably with this aggression, I'm not saying anything. Go ahead.
Frothiber taking down the Soldier as well. As there's only 8 players up for Knight actually disconnected, so no Spy at the moment for and they're asking for another pause. This Knight got
Or we are 2.5 minutes delayed, so maybe the pauses would be happening now, right?
yeah, probably. But we have Ice Skate Heavy here.
Yeah. So actually, Gibus not looking terrible. Right now they have their nice little setup. Mew is helping out Ninty, and here comes the Uber in. The Uber, the heavy with against a Wrangled Sentry is not going to be able to do it, but actually he does manage to kill Ninty. This gun goes down shortly thereafter, and I am McLovin is having a fun time.
And we have a
destroying-
floaty engineer here. He's just flying around punching stuff with his robot arm. I want to look at that guy. Look at him go. Floating air. There you go, push this.
but
And
yeah,
they're
it's
at
all
one
good.
player down. They don't have any defense set up at this point. Spy taking a bit of a somersault, but that's fine. Just holding down this high ground. This is really what they need to do. And then they need to put up at the third point, get a good sentry up there. And they're actually going to pop this. Trying and kill the medic, but Dogtime is going to survive this, and that's going to be a huge Uber lead for... it's all good here. Spice behind him gets absolutely no one because he gets obliterated by a rocket. Nice
Actually,
work
I
there
was
by
watching
Sheep.
I was watching the Spy Cam before that. He actually got 2 stabs before anyone noticed he was there. So Gibus needs to really call out.
Oh no, Ichi goes down. Again, where did he die? He's supposed to be back in the base. Building stuff. Knight is back in the game though.
So that's good
So
news.
let's see
for
if he can pull a miracle Spy here.
Gibus, Dogtime and Hallow going down. Soldier going down too, so Blue is looking really nice with this player advantage, but also this forward aggression and some momentum.
Oh, Knight gets called out immediately. Tries to cloak and get away, and will he? Yes! Escaping with nearly no cloak, and the soldier's gonna run into him and just... He actually hasn't seen him! Oh my god, that was just so close with Knight here. Being spotted.
Looks like he's
And the
got
sentry
a
is just
good
level
position.
1.
Yeah,
good.
managed to take out Schmooze, but then he goes down to the scattergun. Alright, so we got a little setup here by Ninty, but again, it's the same thing we saw earlier, that he's got this level 1, and he's got to really be building.
The thing is that is actually a pretty bad sentry spot, because it's just so easy for a demo man to stand on the low ground and just sticky bomb that stuff. And he just needs to have his team in the front. He needs to have the heavy on the like the little ledge where the crates are in the front. But then the heavy is so exposed to the sniper, and then Frothy really has to take care of Fanny. That's like the best way to hold this down. And Demo is just so close. Look, he's on the low ground. He's shooting a bunch of pipes, stickies over. Uber is popped. Ooh, not looking good for it. Ninty goes down. Sentry goes down, and this is going to be the game.
Pretty much.
GG.
So there we go. It's all good. Takes it over. It's all about the Gibus in this UGC Week 3. The map is Barnblitz. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kip.
I'm GPS.
And together we are Kips, and we're very glad you joined us today. So thanks so much. Remember to subscribe to our YouTubes and all that jazz. Anything else you want to say, GPS?
Yeah, no.
All right. Well, have a good day, guys.